Contented Baby Sleep for Twins with child sleep expert Andrea Grace.
Becoming the parent of twins will bring out qualities in you that you never knew you possessed, as well as discovering an enormous capacity for love and new energy reserves. You will also learn how to be ultra-organised and an expert in the skill of prioritising. In order to really enjoy your twins' precious infancy, it's very important that both you and they get plenty of sleep.
Step 1. Feeding and bonding. In the first 6 weeks or so, the most important thing that you can do is to ensure your new babies have enough to eat, are lovingly handled to create a warm bond between you, are kept safe and warm. Often, twins are born prematurely, and this can lead to slow and sleepy feeding. Accept as much help as you are offered and do not feel bad if you seem to be constantly feeding and holding your babies. This is an essential investment of your time, and although it might not seem like it at the time, it will not last forever.
Try if you can to feed both babies at the same time. If you're doing this on your own, it's going to take a bit of practice, not to mention very clever positioning of pillows. That's particularly if you're breastfeeding. But if you can feed both babies at the same time, you will avoid that seemingly endless round of daytime and nighttime feeds.
If feeding the babies together doesn't work for you, just feed the hungriest or strongest baby first. If you are breastfeeding, this will get the milk flowing, making it easier for the other one. Even if the less hungry twin is not that keen to feed, he will soon get used to the schedule, and in time he will thrive on it. Use this feeding time to get in tune to their totally individual personalities and to bond with each of them. Be patient, and also don't forget to feed yourself. Step 2. Sleeping at the same time.
From as early as 6 weeks old, you need to introduce a highly repetitive bedtime and nap time routine. Use simple but clear sleep triggers such as songs and repeated phrases, and to have a familiar bedtime environment.
Allow your babies to experience the difference between night and day. This means allowing them some open air during the day. Provided that they're well protected from the weather, it will do them the world of good. Put them down to sleep at the same time as one another. If one of them struggles to go to sleep, you need to remain in the room, helping the unsettled one to calm down. Do not separate them, even if you fear that one might wake the other. Step 3. Sleeping close to each other. Let your babies sleep close by each other. It is fine for new baby twins to be placed near together. In fact, parents often place 2 little carry cots in one large cot. Try not to worry about one child disturbing the other one, and do not get into the habit of playing musical beds, where you move your babies around the house to avoid them waking each other. It is amazing how tolerant twins are of each other's noises. If you are able to demonstrate a calm manner and to feel in control about allowing them to sleep close to one another, your babies will feel calm and safe too. Step 4. Put them into their cots awake.
By the time your twins reach around 8 weeks old, you should no longer be rocking or feeding them to sleep. When you first try putting them down together awake, it will take some time for them to settle off to sleep. Don't worry if they're lying awake, kicking, chatting, or even crying a bit. Just leave them to get on with it.
In a very short time, this wakeful period will become gradually shorter, and both babies will fall asleep quickly and easily. If they are truly distressed, then you should remain beside them, patting, shushing, and reassuring until they settle to sleep. Try not to get them out of the cot though, or they'll never learn how to fall asleep by themselves. Step 5. The 5 golden rules for twins' sleep. Let them sleep close to each other. Follow a highly familiar bedtime routine. always put them into their cots awake. Do not allow fears of one disturbing the other lead you into a complicated nighttime scenario of musical beds. Help them to feel safe by your loving, confident and consistent manner.
Remember that one of the most wonderful things about twin babies is that they have each other. Unlike single babies, there's no chance of them feeling lonely when you say goodnight to them.